A month's worth of social media content scheduled, created, posted by Claude Code.
6 months ago, I didn't even know what Visual Studio meant.
Studio, this is kind of how it looks. So in order to get Visual Studio, you would just go to Visual Studio Code, just search that in. It is completely free. Download this on your computer. It allows you basically, it's like the shell. It's like the human body, but the Claude brain is inside of it. So the shell allows you to keep everything organized inside of Claude.
Now I run an entire AI content business from my laptop. The wild part? It all started with one free download. This guy in the video shows you exactly which app to grab. It's literally the cockpit where the magic robot lives.
On your computer, which is really, really nice. So once you have Visual Studio installed, it's going to kind of look like this. You would go to the apps down here, and then you would search for Claude. So if we search for Claude, it's going to come up. You're going to hit Claude. Make sure you click on the one by Anthropic. So you would click on it, and then basically here is the extension. You would just click on this little.
But downloading the app is the easy part. Wait till you see the tiny trick that keeps every client perfectly organized.
The thing that you want to do is create a folder on your computer and then open that folder. So all the files and all the workflows, all the skills that you create are going to be saved in that folder. And then you can just work from that folder for this specific project. If you have multiple businesses, multiple clients, you're going to have a folder for each one. So then when you go up here, you just do File, Open Folder, and then select the folder that you want all of your folders, all of your files to save in.
Then I learned this one folder trick that changed everything. One folder for each business client, that's it. Suddenly Claude knew exactly where everything lived. No more lost files, no more chaos, no more headaches.
And it's just going to keep everything organized, everything nice, and then Claude's going to know all the stuff in here and be able to interact with it, change it, update it, add to it, which makes it really nice. So the next thing that you want to do is there's a couple of workflows here, and this is where this becomes next level. So
with my cockpit clean, I was ready for the moment that turns Claude into a posting machine.
And this is your social media master prompt. So basically, you're just going to copy and paste this into Claude. If you want all these prompts, just type prompt below, and I'll send you a web link that has all these prompts together. That'll make it a little bit easier for you to copy and paste. You don't have to put in your email or anything. It's just a web link. So anyways, this basically is going to create a skill, because you can create skills in Claude and then rerun them as many times as you want. It's going to use Blotado's API, but then basically you're going to...
You paste it into Claude and the robot wakes up. It learns your client's brand voice in seconds. It writes posts for Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, all of it. I went from blank page panic to, wait, that's already done?
It's going to learn your brand voice and then make social media posts for whatever social media channels you want. This says LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, but it just depends which ones you want, is which ones that you can add to it, whatever you want. And then it's going to use Blotado's API. So once you paste this...
But a master prompt is just the brain. Next, you need to give Claude actual hands.
There, and then at the bottom, there's accounts. You need to log in with whichever accounts that you want Claude to schedule via Blotado with. So log into all these accounts. It'll ask you for the account IDs once you have these logged in. And in conjunction with the API, it's going to create the social media post. So basically, you're going to run the Claude skill.
You log into your client's social accounts inside Blotado. Claude builds the posts and asks for your approval first. Once you say yes, it schedules them for the whole month. I literally watched a month of work finish in 5 minutes.
It's going to create the social media posts, right? Then it's going to ask you for approval. Once it approves, then you tell it to schedule to Blotado via a time slot. You can set up specific time slots, or you can just tell it to schedule it today or a specific time that you want, whatever you tell it. So then once approved, it's going to push it to Blotado, and then it's going to schedule for whatever time slots.
Plain text posts are cool, but the next step is where Claude becomes a full design team.
Visual elements built in. So you can do just standard text posts, or since it connects with Blotado's API, you can tell it, I want you to create an infographic to go along with this post for Facebook, or I want you to create a whiteboard infographic, or even a slideshow. It can do videos. All of this can be done with Blotado. So
then Blotado showed me dozens of visual templates inside Claude. Infographics, slideshows, even short videos done in seconds. I just type, make this a whiteboard infographic, and boom. Suddenly my client's feed looked like a Fortune 500 brand.
So here are all of the templates. So basically, once you have this set up, you can just tell Claude, I want you to create an image slideshow with text overlays for this post, or whatever, an infographic. Like, all of these are templates in here that you can just tell Claude the reference, because it can look at all the API documents. So that's what makes this next level. And
Beautiful posts are great, but my real game changer was the moment SEO entered the chat.
super simple. Now, the more advanced play here is to do social media and SEO. So this is what these guys are doing, because they're leveraging not only SEO from keywords and keyword research and gap analysis, but they're taking that content, they're creating it.
Claude doesn't just post. It studies your client's competitors. It finds the gaps no one is writing about yet. Then it builds a list of blog topics that will rank on Google. I'm not making random content anymore. I'm making content that ranks.
And then turning it into social media posts and then posting on Blotado. So here's how the workflow goes, so it makes a little bit more sense. I know it's a little bit confusing. I'm gonna go over here's the master prompt that I'm gonna go over, but here's how the workflow works. And this is once you copy and paste, this includes the social media stuff. So here's how it goes. Basically what this does is it runs.
And once those blog posts go live, Claude does something I never saw coming.
Part of this, which is really freaking cool, is it then creates your social media content from your blog RSS feed. So you already did this analysis.
Quick pause here. If what I'm sharing is making sense and you're thinking, okay, but how does this actually work in a real system? I've put together a free training that walks through the exact structure and process we use. It's not theory, it's a behind the scenes walkthrough of how the system is set up, how the pieces fit together, and how most of the heavy lifting is already handled, so you're not starting from zero. If you want to see how it's structured and decide for yourself if it's a good fit, the link is in the description. All right, let's jump back in.
Of your local competition and gaps in the market, and you're posting blog articles already that are SEO optimized. So then Claude is going to analyze your RSS feed.
Every blog post your website publishes, Claude reads it. Then it spins each one into fresh social media posts. No random captions. Every post is already SEO smart. One blog, or a week of social content written in 30 seconds.
And then create the social media post from your RSS feed. So it's less random, right? It's not going to be random. It's already going to be optimized, and you're creating social media feed posts from it. And then you can do visual content. So you can have it pull real images from your website and blogs, or it'll create them for you, or you can ask Blotado to create them for you.
That's the full system. And the link in my bio is your next step. Whether you like this video or not, really hit the like button. You know why? Because I gave you the exact training for free that our paid members get. This video is going to be in the members area for the paid members, and you got it for free. So yes, don't you think I deserve a like? Go ahead, like it, share with your friends and family, subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Make sure you switch on the notification bell button, and of course, ask your friends and family to subscribe and switch on the notification bell button. It's very important for us because we have a goal of getting 10,000 subscribers in next 3 months. And the only way we can do that is when you hit the subscribe button. Go ahead, do it. And for more money techniques, watch these videos, and we will see you on the next one.